I've lost track of where I'm at with idol content because I had a little bit of a break on YouTube. I had a baby, yay! So I did some of their comeback on Patreon, but I actually am a bit fuzzled, so I'm not really sure, so I've decided to just go straight to solos, and hopefully you can help me fill the gaps of what I've missed and what I need to check out. Wife, for sure, I watched that on, and that's on Patreon. I've snuck someone into the end. Oh, heavy. Oh, it's, the beat comes in heavy, like adulthood comes in. She is such a character, full of personality. That was beautiful. I thought it was all like happy, she's just talking about herself, how she feels, but it's like, no, she's looks a bit depressing. It sounds a bit depressing the way she's like, love is effed, and it kind of feels like she's just saying like, oh, she's working so much, but actually she wants to just enjoy, but she can't, she's an adult now. Ooh, and she's talking about side profile stunning. Ooh. So pretty. Wow. Oh, that's like life and friendship. Ah, okay. Hard to find friends. The like heavy rock beat that's underneath in that chorus is man, there's so much going on. She doesn't live for the day, she's living for those nighttime fun. What she even says? She adds something onto the adult. It sounds like adulting rather than just adult. I don't think this isn't her debut song, is it? So I'd be curious to see that. I feel like musically it's a bit of a mix. I don't love rock, so those like heavier moments aren't the ones that are for me during the chorus, so I'm kind of more into the verses. It's like, yeah, these kind of parts, like that sounds nice to me. So, and this like melody, I'm into much more of the those type of portions in the song than those like heavier moments that she comes with. It's really interesting her tone in this, because anytime I hear her singing, she sounds really high, but here she doesn't. So it's interesting how she like changes that up and varies her sound. I'm shocked that she hasn't really, not really rapped in it. Like there's some parts where she's almost like singing, rapping, but I would have expected her to like break it down and get into like a full thing, unless I've sparked and there actually was. The like personality from her like obviously just shines completely, and I think that is a lot of the focus of the song as well. She's got that versatility in the production. She's got lyrics that are seeming very real and actually documenting like her journey, not in a specific way, but like documenting her journey of how she actually like feels growing up and being 24, and friendships and work, and you know the stresses that she has, and how she kind of just wants to be in summer. She wants to enjoy herself, but even in the music video, every time she's enjoying herself, something comes along, someone comes along and just kind of wrecks that. And it almost feels like, are they wrecking it or is she wrecking it? Because she's kind of like, she's got that rebellious spirit inside of her where she doesn't just let things go. And I think that is kind of her, from what I've seen, like her personality. She doesn't just say no, like she gets on with things, and she will like defy the odds and like show people. It's like, oh, dance break is so funny. Stunning as well. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. It's unreal. Like I know it, but sometimes you do kind of not forget, but I don't know, like sometimes you're just reminded. Maybe also in i-dle, like when you see them all together, it's not as easy to just be like, oh my god, Soyeon, but like when you see her here on her own, it's like, whoo, crazy, crazy, crazy. But there's a part of it that I'm wondering whether she's talking about nighttime activities, just in, you know, the way that they draw back her skirt. There's some of it that she's talking about red, red, red. I don't know though, some of it makes me think like, oh, is that what you're talking about? Let me know what you think in the comments. So the angel on the side, little ballerina girls, the jewelry box, all the white airy room. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be really vulnerable, emotional. The way it's built all the way up to the chorus. Woo! Look at you. I know, gonna be annoyed that I missed all of that, but I needed to close my eyes and just feel it, because the way that melody just drifts is so nice, and then you've got her voice almost just like touching the notes just briefly. It's so pretty. It literally, you know that part where she's talking about like fly, 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 it feels like her voice is just almost like flying away, the way, the quality that it she's added to it. And then you've got her in all these kind of environments where lots of space, but she is feeling lonely, or she's feeling trapped in some way, but she wants to feel that freedom. I think that's what the drive, the car, that analogy is supposed to be, that she wants to have that freedom to just drive and not really know where you're going, because even like the car was surrounded, was it by flowers? So there's like lots of beautiful, amazing things that she's feeling trapped by. It's not that she's like trapped by negativity. There's lots of beautiful things in her life, but there is still like a lack of freedom. But it sounds like post-chorus she has found that freedom now, because it started off so emotional and so sad, but she's found it now. And the yellow flowers representing that joy that she's found. It's nice. Oh, I like this. Stunning. Oh, now she's doing the message to us. How she felt, how she feels now, and like helping us. Oh, she like broke and then what's that? That was nice. Oh, and all the yellow there, even like the yellow is just fighting through. The joy is just fighting to come through. Oh, that was so nice. Oh my god. That was so nice. Loved the melody of this. I love how it just like kept building up into those like airy kind of vocals within the chorus, the vibe of it as well, like it felt very inspiring. We started from that like emotional sad place. I also really like how she's talking about herself, and it's like a personal kind of reflection rather than being just like a, you know, random catchy song, like, because obviously as a debut I want to hear about you, I want to see what you're thinking, what your vibe is, and it does feel like, you know, she's talking about the struggle but in a like really bright positive way, and that's kind of the same with Soyeon as well. So I'm wondering if that's the theme that's going to continue, where they are bringing their like bright positivity spin on some of the like struggles that they've been through. Visually amazing, is exactly what I would have expected her to be in. You've got her looking just very stunning, very stoic, pretty. You know the word pretty gets used so much, but this is like the perfect description of pretty. Dreamlike. You've got like each of the kind of outfits and fits just suit her so well and kind of enhance that whole vibe. Yeah, visually it's really stunning. And you guys told me, on a side, you guys told me that she was apparently supposed to be like the 5th member of Blackpink or something like that, and seeing this you can definitely see how the reason why like she could have fit in that. And it's interesting how concept wise she could probably fit into a lot of different types of concepts and vibes. Even when I see her like rapping or doing some of those like harsher moments in i-dle, I'm always surprised to see her, because she just seems a lot more innocent and kind of like I don't know, like reserved. So when you see her doing it, it like even adds more to it. I think the song is called freak. So you can just imagine. Ah, we're gonna get deep vocals as well. I'm excited.
She's certified freak. 10 days a week.
Ooh, catchy.
The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak.
Oh, that chord was nice.
She's certified freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak.
Oh, the melody immediately.
She's Costa, baby. Lip brow got me loca, crazy. And she's straight out the boba, yeah. So know how she is. Everybody knows that she's so for sure. Yeah, I can take no more.
Indescribable, there's no word for it. It's Miyeon. I know it's supposed to be comical, but these kind of some of this is too much. Because like she's making me want to smile. I know that it's like comedic and things like that, and the way that she's acting it, but there are elements of this that are actually scary to me. You know, all of that like scream face. She's already within 30 seconds got a lot of these kind of like movie references, like horror movie references. I'm not a horror movie girl. I mean, the child on the banister, like that was too far for me. Children in horror movies are always. Oh, that was nice. Oh, sound again. Ooh. At first I thought she was talking about herself, how she's the freak, and there are probably elements of that, but when she then said it made me think that the whole time she's actually talking about someone, like in a romantic sense, like a girl in a romantic sense. Was it oh my god had that kind of like lesbian vibe. I don't want to associate that because I don't know, like you never know people's sexuality, so I don't want to like put that on, but it's just interesting, even just as a concept, if that's what it is, how she's like, I feel it's kind of bold. It's very bold, like in Korea, to be like doing that whole song like this. I think that's really interesting. She got the thing that I'm looking for. Due to my barrymore, I'ma go to town on my friends. She's certified freak. 10 days a week. The way she's moving, I love how she's walking down there. She's certified freak. I'm on my knees. The way she's looking like down the twins. Baby, please, she's certified freak. Certified freak. Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel like too fast, gonna speeding ticket. Yeah, you're rapping. Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel like too fast, gonna speeding ticket. She wants to test drive and she brings you to your knees. Girl! Making me speechless. That's me. Loving the way you smile. Yeah, everybody wants a little piece. I'll be on the throne, did you know that I'm the queen? She is certified. Keeping it on the low. But little did I know that she's ready me. I'm certified. Okay, yeah, okay. She's talking about herself. Okay. The way she's moving got me crazy, got me weak. I'm certified free. singing with the because she wants to say it's not only that she's a certified freak, she's just certified. Like the lyric about her being a queen, like she's got that tick, she's got that X factor. That's who she is. The song itself, I love the song. I like the melody of the song. From the beginning, it really just kind of hits you, and it just keeps up with that vibe. You've got some of her like rich vocals on it throughout, which are really nice. Meaning wise, I'm kind of befuzzled because, you know, like with K-pop, like a song can look like it means something and then they will talk about it and they'll be like, oh, it's about our love for our fans. So but yeah, so like either what I already talked about, or it is literally just her saying that she's the like there's parts of herself that are weird, are strange, and she's just embracing all of that, accepting all of that, and certified, has put her stamp on it, and is just herself, and she doesn't care, and she's gonna like be as weird as possible. How she literally has all of the weirdness surrounding her, she's walking through it without any care, like the way her face is and everything, like she does not care. At the beginning it felt like it was getting to her and it was like, like who am I, and then like past chorus again, kind of like Miyeon, like past chorus it's like embracing who you are and loving it. And I like the fact that we're getting kind of like a different type of storyline, which is nice for all the freaks in the world. Or it literally could be to the fans. We're the she that she loves, and then she's on her knees because we're amazing.
MONALISA, you in my MONALISA,
Go, you're back! So I should explain, I could absolutely have separated this and have done this on her own, but when I got into i-dle, I really loved her and was just so impressed, and then all of a sudden you guys are like, oh no, she's not in the group anymore, like you just ripped it from me and I don't really want to accept it. So sorry if like you guys are really over it and she's really not supposed to be part of the group and you don't like her and this and that, but I don't know, that's not the sense that I get. The sense I get is that you know, a lot of i-dle fans still care about her and still want her to be a part of it, and that's exactly how I feel, so I've kind of just snuck her in to here, and I'm curious as well.
MONALISA, you in my eyes. MONALISA, 시각과 쏟아진 라인 올려낸 미묘한 MONALISA, MONALISA. Got you
She had to do a dance track. Come on. You know who you are. Come into her web. Ooh, that transition was nice. Oh no, that transition, the beat drop, the visuals that she's got with her dance. Ooh. That slow. Ooh. Even her top is kind of like that butterfly, like. The face, the facade is broken. Ooh. Oh, this visually is so interesting. literally the queen of that like stare. Oh, it's staring into my soul. And this is literally what I think she is so good at, that like subtle seduction style, like with her dance, the way, like her eyes especially, her face, the way that it really is like just so straight, like she really just holds it in position and just kind of does the like slow glances and oh. This part I don't get, this like oh. Pop in position. Oh, yeah. That was so pretty. Visually, this part I don't get, because everything else is so like together and is that whole like Egyptian vibe, or just like, you know, the hands like leaning out. So this part seems a bit different, but I don't know, let me know if this part you feel like matches the rest of the concept. I think it's one of those songs that instantly has moments, but like together I'll listen to it again and I know that it will like all kind of mesh together, because it's not like an easy melody. Yeah, it's not as easy as like the other two in the middle. Of it, that kind of like sensuality, the focus, the charisma that she comes and brings to performances, and I like that she's kept that confidence. None of that has been dropped. She hasn't like shed any of that because of, you know, all the stuff that's happened to her. I do think it's interesting that she's going with Mona Lisa, because there's a couple of things that could kind of represent in terms of being a painting, being something that you look at, that you watch, but you never really touch, you're not embodied by it, you're just kind of like, so whether that's how she feels at times, like almost fragile, and something that people just watch and gaze and but they never really understand, but also it's like the real, I don't know how deeply she's gone into like the Mona Lisa theme, because if we go like fully into it, it is a painting that in reality, it's a painting that in reality a lot of things have happened to it. So I think it's been like vandalized, it's been like a stone has been thrown on it, like paint, it's been stolen, like a lot of things have happened to the painting itself, and yet it still remains how it was intended to remain, and it's still like incredibly popular and people flock to go and see it. And I wonder if there's some similarities in that. Like I can't help to think of how she was like how she left the group or kicked out or whatever else it was, that, you know, a lot of she has been through a lot of things, lots of people have talked about her, but actually she still remains just as she was. She is preserved in her beauty, in her talent, in her ability, and then yeah, and I think the whole like Mona Lisa vibe as well, in terms of like no one really knows exactly who the person was. She doesn't really have a like story in terms of like she's not famous, well now, but the actual like woman that was painted, and whether that's kind of what she's saying as well, like that mystery around it, that you are someone to just like, people don't really know her, they think they know her, they've looked at her a lot, but they actually don't really know who she is, and this is her like bringing out a part of that vibe, and also reinforcing it, because she didn't tell us a whole lot about herself in there, so I think she is like just reinforcing it, and it's a debut, right? So she's gonna continue to kind of unveil and show us different characters of herself. I think it's a really interesting choice because she obviously could have gone down the road of sadness and talking about like how she is that butterfly emerging. Maybe that's what it is. Like, you know, from the ashes and the darkness, now I found light. You know, she could have done all of that, but she didn't, and I think that's really interesting. Loved like the dance break, loved all of those dance moments that we got from her. But I mean, she's good at that. She knows what she's doing, and where she like highlights, like this is so pretty, like her lines here, this whole transition I absolutely loved. Oh, that I loved. And the vibe, the whole like Latin vibe that she's come out with, I love the beat on that. Like that is always gonna like hit me. It's always gonna make me like want to vibe to it. And I like that she's brought out something that is like fun and that we can actually like vibe to and enjoy and kind of dance with. Also like timing wise, because it's summer, I think this was recent, so that makes sense as well. I think I'll probably check out this performance video. Maybe Freak as well. I kind of want to see what the performance will be like for that. I think Miyeon's song is going to be more like stationary, her singing. I'm not sure how much. Actually, I'll check it out because she might. And Soyeon, I feel like we got a lot of that dance within that video. Ooh, I'm curious.